Clearly, things are far from ideal in the Anambra North of today. We are very far from the vision, but all hope is not lost. One thing remains evident: the potentials of the zone remain. These span natural and human resources and commerce. We must therefore look to the future. Anambra North remains the food basket of the state with strong potentials to contribute a lot towards Nigeria's food security. To achieve this, farmers must be lifted out of subsistence farming. That is where the Organero project idea comes to play. Imagine the creation of a new farming community where select families are moved out from our current towns and villages into new communities, complete with schools, hospitals, play areas, community centers, and places of worship. The community would have warehouses, processing plants, shops, and tank farms. Here, the farmers are giving plots of land to farm for their needs. They also then participate in large-scale mechanized community farming, producing different types of crops. They will also undertake poultry farming and animal husbandry. The products from these endeavors are stored in large warehouses, processed in the processing plants, and sold commercially, with some even exported. The idea being to take our crops from farm to supermarket with great commercial value. The proceeds from this project are then shared with the farmers in the communities. For generations, we have fished on the rivers that our zone is blessed with. But it is common sight today to see fishermen return with empty nets after a hard day of fishing. This is largely because the river is overfished. Yet again, imagine the concept of on-river fish farming. Imagine pulling our fishermen into fishing cooperatives where they establish on-river fish tanks. They are giving fish fingers to cultivate in these tanks. This way, they are able to grow and harvest fish several times a year, producing more than enough fish for their cooking pots and loads more to sell. Again, the Organero project will buy the excess fish from the farmers to store, process, and resell. This guarantees income for the fishermen and ensures prosperity. Surely, you are beginning to see the picture of what is possible. But that is not all. We could also turn the tide of joblessness amongst our youth by providing them with life value-adding skills that better prepare them for employment in today's world. Imagine a skills acquisition center that teaches skills like carpentry, painting, tile laying, and fashion design amongst others on the one wing, and in another wing, preparing our youth to be strong players in the world of information technology by teaching them skills like web design, code writing, applications design, computer repairs, and systems integration, among others. With these centers, we will be turning the wasting brains and capacities of our youth into the fulcrum for the transformation of our zone into the skills technological hub of Nigeria. This is not to mention the drive to industrialization and commerce that can be achieved through the creative marketing of the potentials of the zone to business communities at the local, national, and international levels. The Onitsha market can be turned into the equivalent of markets in Dubai, China, and other such climes. We could also take further advantage of our rivers to develop our zone into fantastic tourist destinations. On the banks of the river, we could develop holiday resorts and shopping malls that will attract visitors from far and near. All this put together will guarantee jobs, strong commercial returns, and improve the well-being of the people of our zone. The potentials of the zone do not have to remain just that, potentials. We can, as you have seen, turn ours into a zone where everyone that lives here lives life to its fullest, and every child born here is assured of living out their fullest potentials.